for the week of December 29th, 2025, weekly horoscope. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy. I'm also available for readings, yearly, 6-month reports. And since we're almost up on January and all the planets start to come in, the yearly and the 6-month report will be for the starting the month coming up, so February. So show your love and support. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. So I'm at 4,934 subscribers, which is awesome. Oh, what, Sandy? You need to say something to your peoples. Come on, Sandy. Oh my God. Hello, my peoples. I have message from Spirit World to give you. I have messages, Mommy, to give to the people. I know. Sit your butt down. The people must listen to me as I translate to them what I need to translate, Mommy. I must speak to my peoples. First, you must donate all your catnip to me because I am a cutie pie and I live here in Bethel, Ohio. So you must give all catnip to me and all cat treats to me. Yes, and you must worship me as well. So make sure to like, subscribe, and share so you can see my face all the time. So anyway, so on the 29th at 9:35 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Juno enters Capricorn. I know we do love Sandy. This is going to be in your 11th house of friendship, networks, and goals. You benefit through other people. Uh-oh. He's like, I love you, Mommy. I love you. Okay, you gonna translate for me? Yes, spiritually connect. I translate from my familiar in my cat Zundy. I was drawn back in the last life. So you benefit through other people. You may reevaluate your friendships, letting go of those that no longer are sustainable, and seeking more serious relationships or friendships, responsible and mature connections. You might feel a sense of isolation or find it difficult to engage in casual social banter, preferring deep, meaningful relationships, not like fake relationships. Neptune is squaring Juno at this time in the 1st and 11th house. You can be reevaluating your relationships, setting boundaries with people in your life. You have a certain level of expectations when it comes to relationships and how you are feeling and why things are bothering you at this time, okay? Almost like a nuance. I feel also you could be saying some snarky remarks at this time. I feel like Pisces is really being realistic about their relationships with others, be it friendships or love relationships, because some of you have certain levels of expectations when it comes to other people or how you want to be treated by others as well. So if there's like a lack of reciprocation going on, like those relationships with a lack of give and take, the lack of reciprocation, those ones are going to piss you off. Okay, those ones are like nails. The very one-sided relationships are more like nails to a chalkboard at this time. When somebody's being more invested about them, or you got to be constantly about them and their needs, like you're gonna have a nervous damn breakdown. Okay, so you're gonna be like, oh hell no, I'm out, deuces. Okay, so on the 30th, some of you, I feel like you idealize your or you could idealize your body. Okay, you could be thinking, I'm fine, like you're not listening to your body at this time, and you're kind of thinking, I'm fine, I'm okay, and really you're not. So pay attention to your body and what it's doing, and how you're pay attention to those little crabs or the acid reflux, you know, because some of you, whatever substance that you're dealing with, like alcohol, vaping, cigarettes, pot, whatever, I feel like is catching up with you. Okay, and you're like, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. And this would be a really awesome time for you to go see a doctor. Pay attention to your intuition. Some of you could be dealing with health issues. You really need to pay attention to health issues at this time. A great time to be inspired for holistic healing, alternative healing. Your social circle is changing now, either because you're getting a divorce or you're becoming estranged from those around you. You may feel like you don't have much in common with certain people in your life anymore, or you're really acknowledging yourself and your boundaries, and you're just kind of like, this is what I like, and this is what I don't like. This is what I'm going to tolerate, and this is what I'm not going to tolerate anymore. On the 31st, you may encounter situations in relationships that trigger your deepest insecurities about your values or your ability to assert yourself. Healing through confrontation. The transit demands that you address these issues head on rather than avoiding them. Healing comes not from the wound magically disappearing, but from learning to live with it and gaining wisdom in the process. This is also an opportunity to build belonging and confidence from inside out. Okay, you may have problems with baby mama, baby daddy drama because baby daddy and baby mama is not trying to help you out financially, or they could be very difficult with the help that they're giving you, or other people in your life could be very difficult, or this is you needing to like look for other ways to, or ask others to help you in your life for help, instead of going through baby mama, baby daddy, or certain avenues that you normally go through. Okay, on the 1st at 4:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mercury enters Capricorn. This is in your 11th house of friendship, networks, and goals. You could be falling out. You can have a falling out with other people here because you don't appreciate people thinking that they have you figured out. You could be dealing with a Taurus or an Aquarius or Scorpio, Virgo, and they could be like, oh yes, I know who you are. And don't say that to an Aquarius or Pisces, because they're gonna be like bibbidi bobbidi boo, and you're gonna be like, what the hell, you know, and it's gonna be like, you know, so don't do that. All right, you want to piss a Pisces off, tell them that you got them figured out. They love that, you know. So that's like the exit word or the exit sentence for you that it's time to leave, especially when it comes to people thinking that they're familiar with you, like they know you, you know. It's like kiss of death in the relationship because they don't know you, they don't have you figured out, and they shouldn't put you in a box. Mercury opposite Hygeia in the 4th house, because Hygeia deals with health, is in the sign of Gemini, and it was in retrograde, and now it's in Gemini, still in retrograde in the 4th house. You could be throwing yourself into your work at this time and neglecting like creating this work-life balance for yourself. You could be going in a little bit of hermit mode. So relationships are going to suffer at this time. Communication breakdowns are more than likely. A lot of miscommunications between public, social life, and private and family life. The practical communication style used by business might be too harsh or sensitive, or too harsh for sensitive family discussions. On the psychic on the 2nd, Chiron goes direct. Thank God, because it's going to kind of help your money situation here. Also conjunct with Eros, who's still in retrograde. So we get a little bit of help, tiny bit of help, not too much. Okay, it's not until Neptune and Saturn go direct that we get more amplification of this, because when the planets are in retrograde, it doesn't help our situation. And let's see, we have Ceres in there. Okay, let me see. Ceres is direct, okay. Chiron's going direct. Eros is conjunct with Chiron. So it doesn't necessarily help our situation because Eros is in retrograde at this time. And also what does not help our money situation is Vulcan. Vulcan is trining right now. Okay, Lilith moon. Let's see. Let's do it. So this is like all about delving into prayer consciousness at this time. So Lilith moon is trining Chiron at this time. Okay, it's not trining Vulcan. Let me see. What's Chiron doing? Hold on. No. Chiron not trining nobody. Chiron not trying nobody right now. Chiron is sextiling North Node here with this energy. Chiron is trining Saturn. Not Saturn. South Node. Chiron's trining the vortex. Okay, so that one is not like really well aspected during this time period. Okay, it's like squaring Asteria. Asteria, I think it's in Capricorn, so that's like a Saturn energy here. So this is like still dealing with like family and stuff, or still like needing to deal with your self-worth and self-value, not getting along with other people, feeling a little bit undermined by others with this energy here as well, not willing to stand out and be seen, okay, not really getting your confidence boost at work. So this is not the easiest energy time. Chiron is squaring Jupiter in retrograde, 2nd and 5th house. This is all about caretaking versus self-worth. You may have overextended yourself to fix everyone through caretaking while neglecting your own financial and emotional needs. The challenge is to care without draining out completely. I feel like you really need to work on your self-worth and self-esteem, and I've been saying that, okay. I feel like also you need to like really work on, stop playing Captain Save-A-Ho, stop people pleasing, stop giving other people so much influence over your choices and decisions in your life, and you really need to do what makes you happy at this time, you know. So this is something to think about during this time period while you're going through it, and start delving into self-care and self-love, and start making yourself happy, not by jumping into the Zaza or the drinky poo, you know, but like literally like start like doing things that make yourself happy, because I do, you know, I do things to make myself happy because I'm always making my son happy. So it's like, you know, like I tell my son, I need to make me happy, so you need to give me a break, you know. So it's kind of like my turn, all right? So me and my son do that, because sometimes my son's a Libra and then he's a Taurus, so he's all about me, myself, my desires, my wants, you know, because he wants to control mommy's situation, and I'm like, no, you can't control mommy. So, you know, so you have to kind of like create those balances with your relationships and let people know, okay? Those relationships, you're going to realize that, you know, what you want, you know, doesn't fit with their purpose or their agenda, okay? And it's not going to make either of you happy. So you need to look at those relationships where you feel like you need validation from those relationships, and ask yourself, why do you need validation? Why do you need to feel worthy in those relationships? Because those one-sided relationships are not going to help you, okay? And they're not going to help you grow, and they're going to still be about their needs, wants, and agenda for real. And you're not going to like the answer, you know. So anyway, show your love and support. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy. So thank you. I'm still at 4,943 subscribers. I would 34. But that would be nice too. I would like to make it to 5,000. So if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy. So thank you. So I feel like for some of you here that you can be kind of lazy, because, you know, it's the holidays and we're getting over the holidays and stuff like that. So we could be feeling that burnt out energy, you know, like wanting to be in hermit mode at this time, and not necessarily wanting to move with this energy, and kind of like wanting to stand still and just like let the new year come in just as quickly. So also work can be kind of slow at this time, and business can be kind of slow, okay? For some of you, this could be dealing with like obsessive thinking with this energy. For others of you, you could be using this time period to work on yourself, quit bad habits at this time with this energy here. So that can also be happening during this time period. For others of you, I feel like this can be a time of like making a decision here, or freeing yourself from certain bondages, or like, yeah, just like kind of like reevaluating your situation at this time, okay, is what I'm feeling. But at the same time, 8 of Coins was in reverse, so you're kind of like sitting on your hands about the changes that you want to make in your life. So you're not so quick to jump into anything new. Some of you don't like change, you know, and change is a lot. It's kind of like jumping off a high diving board, and you trying to jump off this high diving board and you're scared of heights, you know. I feel like you could be restricting yourself. You could be avoiding temptation, kind of like, I want to describe it like kind of like Gandhi, the way he used to like take like women and put women in his bedroom at night, and it was a way for him to practice restriction. So can you imagine, this man is like oogling you while you're sleeping and stuff like that. So it's kind of like, you know, you're not really avoiding temptation, because these women you picked to sleep in your bedroom for a reason. I'm not stupid, okay? There is a reason why these women are in your bedroom. And it's not because you wanted to sleep with them, but because you wanted to oogle and stare at them, because it prevents you from, you know, doing whatever. And it's kind of like, bitch, you find them attractive. Why don't we just put some ugly ass women in there and tell me how you gonna sleep nice with some ugly ass women, okay? You put some leopard lady in there and you're not gonna touch her. Put some ladies with MRSA. You're not gonna touch her. You'll be like, ah, you know. So it's kind of like that. You're kind of like, some of you are like doing like that, where it's kind of like you want something, and especially with like love or something like that, but you're really like restricting yourself, you know. But it's like, I want to look at you, but yeah, because Gandhi is like, it's like, you know, I don't know if that's how naive people were in a past life or something, or like you know, like years ago during Gandhi's time. But it's kind of like, you know, I bet you if you put some ugly ass women in there, he'd sleep really nice. But no, he got to pick out those women because he was probably staring at them while he was sleeping. He didn't get no damn sleep because he was like, you know. And it's like, kind of like, that's what some Pisces are doing now. And it's like they're restricting themselves, but at the same time, you looking. But at the same time, you're restricting yourself. You're not acting upon it, but you're looking. It's like, God gave me eyes, you know. Well, let's give you some ugly women to look at, you know, with some like MRSA and some syphilis, you know, and tell me how the hell you gonna feel, you know. We should have done that, you know. Oh, Gandhi wants some women. Who should we get? We'll get the ones with the syphilis, and get the ones with the MRSA, and the other one. What's that one? That one with the no jaw and the gangrene coming out of her mouth. Did you just pick your nose? You're perfect. Come in here. Come in here. Come in, sleep in his room. Oh, he would have slept nice. He would have slept nice. I'm married, not dead. Dave's like, I'm married, not dead. Well, that's what's going on. Okay, so 8 of coins in reverse, devil in reverse. I'm married, not dead. Okay, basically. The 2 of coins, not making any decisions at this time. Well, actually, this could be making decisions because it's in reverse, right? Because when it's upright, this is indecisions. So for some of you, not married, not dead, you could be making decisions about that. But there's an answer here, and the answer is no. Okay, so no at this time, all right? I feel like for some of you, this can be a time that this could be like you're emotionally confused at this time with this energy, because the answer is no. So this could be a time period where you're not so quick to like leave a situation, or you could be very indecisive or confused about a situation at this time. My God, we're going into, okay, somebody has a question, the answer is no, and you're confused about your answer too. So you may not like the answer that I gave you, but the answer is no. So somebody is definitely sitting on their hands about situations that they want to make, but not only that, they're confused about it. Some of you, this is like in Ace of Wands, delays, poor timing here, not the time to do it. Okay, the 8 of Wands, I do see traveling coming up for some of you here as well with this energy, or you're wanting to receive some kind of message. The message can come out confusing, or how this person communicates can come out confusing. So it's kind of like you have to read in between the lines with this energy, because this person may be a bit shy to communicate or something like that, or doesn't want to be caught because they're married. The 3 of Wands, I feel with this energy here, this is a great time for freelance work. This is a great time for writers here with this energy as well. Very creative time for you during this time period. Alrighty. The 3 of coins, teamwork makes the dream work. A dragon coaster. Oh my God. This is going to be a dragon coaster. What? What do you mean a dragon coaster? I didn't chop that up really good. I'm like eating and drinking at the same time. So anyways, the star card, manifesting what you want during this time period as well with this energy. So this is hope reigns supreme. Some of you, this is a great time for self-employed people here as well. So I do see that coming up for you. Others of you, I feel like this is a great time for those of you, wildest amusement park ride. Oh, probably. Others of you, this could be like success and expansion and growth. Travel could be coming up here as well. Lots of communication. Some of you could be traveling a lot during this time period. The Lovers card talks about a long distance relationship here. Somebody's getting a divorce. That don't make no damn sense. Okay, so somebody is like reconnecting with somebody and then somebody's getting a divorce. I see a long distance relationship here. So they may live like an hour or two away from you. So I do see that. I do see this being an emotionally confusing time for somebody as well when it comes to love. So should I stay, should I go, you know, or, you know, so I feel like whatever needs to happen, just let it happen. So that could be happening at this time with this energy. So I do see that. I do see a spiritual connection. I do see you two having a lot in common with each other, even though the other person may not think that. If they got to know them, they would see that they do have a lot in common. Duh. All right, the Four of Wands. I do see a marriage coming up. Some of you, this could be an engagement happening here. So I do see that. Others of you, I feel like, you know, this could be milestones being made at work. There's a lot of growth happening here. Others of you, this could be a marriage. This could be taking your relationship to the next level, you know, and start dating each other and whatnot and all that good stuff. So that could be happening here during this time period, okay? I do see a third party energy because somebody's being competitive. The Tower card, Pluto energy. There could be a breakup or a separation happening in a love relationship. If you meet someone from around your in-laws, I'm going to talk about y'all ass. Oh my God. So that could be happening at this time. So I do see that. The Knight of Cups, somebody's going to go through drastic and thorough changes at this time. Thorough. Okay, so this may not be the easiest time for some of you. Now, I've read other people where they're coming out of ish, so this could be, you know, whatever's going on. Some of you, I see courtship, I see love, alrighty. I see you while you're going through your thorough and drastic changes that you're gonna find love at the same time. Because, you know, at this point, you're gonna need a hug. I need a hug. Even in my dreams, oh my God. I was like, hug me. I was like pissed off and I was like, hug me, and he like hugged me and I was like, thank you. You know, he didn't say nothing, he didn't talk to me, just hugged me. So love is not happening anytime soon. Okay, it may happen in January, I'll be positive, but Knight of Coins and Lover's card is here, so it may not be happening anytime soon. It could be slow coming in. The King of Swords, I feel like somebody is being very, like almost like a realist about the relationship, or coming in with eyes wide open at this time with this energy here as well. I feel like, you know, this person is an intellect, probably an earth sign, masculine energy here as well. I feel like there's transparency and openness in communication, so this person's very honest in their communications with you as well. Major decisions and choices are going to be made in regards to love relationship here as well. This person is also going to be very truthful to you. The Two of Cups, I feel definitely somebody's going through changes. Spiritual connection happening. An intense attraction. Let's talk about love. Taking the player out of the player. So once this person commits to you, that's it. You'll be like the only person in their life after that. So this could be like one of those really long-term relationships. This could also be the death do you part relationship as well. Because if I don't know, like all of you, like me, it's kind of like I really don't want to be single. I really hate being single. So it's kind of like I'd rather be married, but I just hope that this guy is not gonna like do things that my ex-husband did and just be like normal, like a normal dude. I would really appreciate a normal dude. So I feel also that this can be a time of breakdowns leading to deeper understandings with love. So this could be like, you know, you guys fighting and then like you guys making up and coming back together and having a deeper understanding of each other. It does not have to be love or relationship. It could be like friendships or like, you know, I don't know, family dynamics could be going through changes as well, or needing some alterations here. Or this could be like low maintenance. Jared's low maintenance. No, Jared's, I don't know. I don't know what low maintenance is because I never had a low maintenance guy. I don't think Jared's low maintenance. So anyways, I feel like there could be challenges and pitfalls to maintain a healthy relationship in the one that you're currently in. The Six of Cups, reconciliation. Somebody is coming back from your past at this time. Some of you, you could be traveling to some place where you used to live or visiting family during this time period as well. The Seven of Wands, I feel with this energy here that this deals with like restless energy during this time period. I feel also this is defending a relationship and standing firm against like external challenges or adversity that's coming up at this time with this energy. The Chariot card, I do see a victory in love. I do see in January smooth changes are going to come up, smooth sailing with this energy. So I do see that happening. I do see you having a beautiful connection with somebody that is going to help your self-worth. I do see that you're going to be that there could be the challenges with this relationship is that you need to be careful. I would keep this relationship secret. To be quite honest, I would not tell people about my relationships. I don't talk about my relationships. If you know, then I must really like this person a lot. But other than that, I don't talk about them, okay? Because I don't want people to get involved. I don't want people to give me the evil eye or ideas in my head about this person, you know, and just like next thing you know, blah, blah, blah. So I keep my relationships to myself, okay? So I do see gossip that can destroy this relationship. I always been told A and B your relationship, you know, and let people see their way out. So that's how me and my ex were to survive for 15 years because I've always kept other people out of our relationships. Everybody. Like if me and him were fighting, we were fighting together. You know, I heard one time he did that to me and I said, I never talk about my relationship between me and you. And he said, why? And I said, because other people start forming opinions about me and treating me like the bad guy, and then they tell you. And I said, if we're going to be in a relationship, it has to be A and B and nobody else. Do you understand? I said, you are my Bonnie to my Clyde, okay? Like, I kill people, you hide the bodies, and then you have a level shut the hell up. I said, do you understand? And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. And I'm like, yeah. And then we found that people were like saying stuff about me to him that wasn't even true because I don't go outside. I'm a hermit, so I don't leave the house. So it was kind of like she don't, you know, and then he just like, from then on, he learned to keep his damn mouth shut whenever it came between me and other people. And then whatever we were fighting about, it was between me and him, and that was it. And we didn't talk about it to anybody else, you know? So I prefer A and B relationships. So don't talk about whatever's going on in your relationship currently. Just shut the hell up. Don't talk about it because people are planting seeds in there and they're evil eyeing your relationship, you know? The Queen of Swords, I see an investment property for some of you here. For some of you, this could be investing more time and money into your business with this energy here. This could be getting a website for some of you here. This could be business doing better during this time period as well. So I do see that. Others of you, this could be a great time for real estate in January. So real estate could be doing really well. And you could be making more money in real estate or investing in more, buying more properties. Oh, excuse me, that beach is working on me. Investing more properties at this time, so I do see that. The Emperor card, somebody does see you as their type. Also, somebody could be in a strong leadership position here as well, or represent like a rock for you, or stability in your life with this energy. I feel like for some of you that this could be a time period where you're going to break free from limiting beliefs and attachments. Okay, so this is a time period where you're no longer going to probably listen to people here because North Node in Pisces has been teaching you to not take other people's advice. And this is a time period that you're going to start listening more to yourself and start making decisions for yourself. So you could be by January working on your self-worth. This is that Saturn, when Saturn comes in, that you're going to start doing more of that, okay, and less like listening to others. Alrighty, the King of Coins, I do see stability in relationships. I do see like a couple that grows together as well, a power couple. I do see trials and tribulations, but there will always be problems, so save your money with this energy. Exactly. The King of Cups, I feel for some of you here that you could be dealing with somebody that has a strong connection towards you, or feels strongly towards you, is very much in love with you. I feel also this person can own their own business, or this could be your business picking up at this time. The Ace of Cups, you could be dealing with another Pisces. Oy vey. Ugh. Another Pisces. You could be reconnecting. Another Pisces. Sometimes, a lot of times Pisces work. Pisces and Pisces work. You know, I'm just shocked. I never dealt with a Pisces. Actually, my brother's a Pisces. We used to, the joke was in my house, if you put a gun between the two of them, one of them's going to kill each other. They're going to kill each other. It was like that. They compared my relationship to my brother like those two little fighting, like, what are those? Those little fishes that you see at the pet store, you know, and then you put them both together and they start fighting. So yeah, that's how they compared us. They said that we were like that. I was just like, yeah, we're beta fishes. So my brother were beta fishes. You put us together and watch us try to kill each other. And literally, yeah. Because we could tolerate each other. My brother can only tolerate me for 2 weeks or 3 months. But, you know, normally it just depends what's going on with the Pisces rising, that y'all can work it out, you know. And sometimes, you know, a lot of times Pisces is intense. Like, I've heard some stuff about Pisces in love with each other, and it's like the most romantic. I mean, I've heard from others, I guess, like, they're like, you know, I'm a Pisces, he's a Pisces, and they're like, oh. And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, yeah. You know, like they're like, I'm not leaving him. You know, it's like if they're going to leave, there's going to be nails. It's gonna be like, I'm going to rip that one apart. You know, so I don't know. Me and my brother are a Pisces. We're both February. See, I'm February 21st. He's February 24th. So, you know, I guess it depends what's going on with the natal charts, you know. So anyways, I digress. So you're coming up on a new phase in your life after a shocking experience, and this is going to be in the month of February that you're going to have like this shocking experience coming up for you. A shocking event is going to lead to a new start of love for some of you here. When it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it's hell. Oh, Two of Swords. Somebody is definitely thinking about you. That's a Pisces. They're sitting on their hands about coming to you. But if they were to come towards you, they would have loyalty to you. Okay? They may come towards you. They may make an impulsive move towards you. But for right now, they look like they're sitting on their hands about you. But they do find you attractive. Ooh, well then come on through. I do see this being a time of overcoming obstacles here. Recommitting yourself to your goals. So things are going to get better. Me and my brother, we're first decan Pisces, so that's probably why too. So we're like super sensitive, you know, it's like, argh. So yeah. The Hermit card, I do see somebody going through a breakup. All right, so I do see that coming up. Anyway, show your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Kisses. Mwah.